What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome back to another stream. Some more Dragon Age The Battle God, of course. What else? I hope everybody is doing well. It's Friday today, which dates, not really dates, I guess, but puts a day on this on YouTube. But I'm excited to play some more. I think we were about to go into sort of a bigger main mission last time we were playing, so that's exciting but also scary. Help the Grey Wardens. That's where we're at, I think, because we can't do the other one. Yeah, I think we're just jumping in straight away with what could be a big mission, a fighting chance. I've still got drift happening in my controller, in case anyone was wondering, so that's fun.
We've gotten word from the Wardens.
Have they found Killinane?
Not yet, but they found something else worth killing. One of her blighted dragons.
Oh shit.
The one that attacked me in Rothus.
No, the one from Treviso.
Damn it.
Where is it?
Hofsburg, not far from Lavendel.
Yeah. This feels convenient. Odd.
Strange place for it to land.
Maybe the blight drew it there?
Or maybe it's a trap.
Yeah, maybe. We're all going this time. No one stays behind.
Yeah, all
We need
hands
to
on
put
deck.
this thing down for good.
This time, we've got a dragon hunter on our side. Right, Tosh?
I forget we didn't
Right.
have Tash last
We can
time.
do this.
We've got this. Let's be careful. Right, let's go. We've got this.
We took down an archdemon, and we nearly defeated this dragon last time. We'll handle whatever the gods throw at us. Now let's go kill this thing.
It's a bit more confident than I was planning to sound, but I'll take it. Go after the dragon. Fire and ice. Okay. I want Taj, Dragon Hunter, of course. And then part of me is like, ooh, Davrin, because Grey Wardens and stuff, but Harding though. I might go Harding because I think Harding does offer something different, you know? Like she's got healing and she's got her special abilities. I'm just like, yeah, to be honest. I mean, these two would work well because detonates weakened, applies weakened, but I think I'd like to bring Harding. I mean, they're all coming, obviously, but this will be my party for fighting and stuff. So, I mean, 2 warriors is very tempting because I do like them a lot. They put in work for sure. Should I just do it? Should I go 2 warriors? Just say fuck it. Yeah, screw it. Why not? Why not? We're doing it for the people, not for the battle comp. Hofsburg Wetlands, Warden Forward Camp. Oh, this is near the cauldron, is it not? It is. We've been here. There's Emmerich.
You made it.
Harding,
Good.
Balara.
Wouldn't miss it. We have unfinished business with that dragon. What's the situation out here?
Could be better. The Darkspawn attack, then immediately withdraw. But they never hit the same place twice. They're testing our defenses for weaknesses. Darkspawn aren't supposed to be that smart. But it's not really them thinking, is it? Weishaupt left people terrified. No one signed up to fight gods. The first warden called it the blight to end all blights. He might be right.
Maybe. He's gone, you're not. There's no time for this.
We need to focus on killing that blighted dragon. We'll mourn the dead after we bring it down.
Right. We've tracked it to a ruined tower nearby. Probably licking its wounds after its fight with you. We've got ballistas ready with clear shots on the tower. But it won't come into the open. Already lost 11 wardens trying to pry it out.
Only
Yeesh.
another dragon can fight a dragon in a tight space. Anything else gets shredded. No room to dodge or keep your distance. We need to lure her out to have any chance.
How do we do that?
I like that they know that.
Get me inside the tower. I've got a call that'll grab
Tash
her
has a lot
attention.
of knowledge
Works for me.
on dragons.
I sent word to the crows. Thought they might want another shot at the dragon.
Oh?
Besides, figured they owed you one after you helped drive it off the last time.
And?
Haven't heard back yet.
Oh.
We reached out to the Veil Jumpers too, but they've got their own problems with the Venatori.
Oh.
Looks like it's just us.
Let's not waste time. We'll make it work. We've got this. Let's not waste time.
Then let's get to it.
Okay, here's where we stand. Wardens Janie and Rodri are keeping people out of the battlefield. I don't think anyone local will test their luck with a dragon, but we're taking no chances. They've already got orders to let you through.
Good. Rest of you can head to the walls. Give the wardens all the support you can.
Got it, Rook.
Good luck. To all of us.
I feel like most of that team that are on the walls, you know, they're all my scout type characters. They can be sniping. These guys are just chilling. Who's this?
Of course, we're
Sasha.
fighting in a swamp.
I mean,
Couldn't be the plains. Or a nice forest. My boots.
I understand the
won't
sentiment,
stop squelching.
but like this whole place is a swamp, and this is where you're basically living at this point. So, what did you expect?
Can't say there aren't doubts. After what happened,
This won't be another Weishaupt.
I believe you. Antoine does too. The rest need to see what we've seen.
Yeah, I can understand that. Is this Antoine? It is.
Antoine, you ready for this?
I will be. We must stop this here. Between us, you and your friends, I'm sure we can.
I mean, it was you, me, and my friends when we were at Weishaupt, and that didn't go so great. I mean, we killed an archdemon. That was good. That went well.
Flynn,
Flynn,
wardens couldn't ask for better field care.
You've been a big help. Thanks.
you're welcome. It'd be kind of cool if, like, the side quest I did to help Flynn was, like, actually made a difference to, like, his care that he's able to offer. Probably not, but it's nice to think it could.
It's odd. Weishaupt was far worse than this, yet I'm beset with nervousness. I suppose we had little time to contemplate the horrors we found waiting at the fortress.
Yeah. We're under no illusions what we're going into here, and it's not nice. Though, I'm less scared of a blighted dragon than I am of the gods and archdemons and all that.
Wish we had a shot at the dragon that hit Minrathous. But I'll take this one. It's caused enough damage as well. I'm sure Lucanus would like the revenge.
I'm sure he would. I think we all would. And we'll go for the other one too if we get the opportunity.
Treviso's vengeance is at hand. This is for the crows, our people, all who have suffered. Then we will find the one who struck Minrathous. Let Nev taste vengeance too.
Hell yeah. I'm on board. Harding.
I keep thinking I should do something special to my arrows. Poison, magic, oh, explosives. Just never seem to find the time.
Well, if you figure it out, get on that. If you figure out the time. Hello? Who are you?
Worst part of frontline duty has to be the rations. Especially out here. Nothing grows. All this bread, cheese, and salted meat, it can't be good for me.
Fair point, it probably isn't good for you just be eating that. Valara!
Okay, Blighted Dragon, we've got this. We can do this, not a problem. I just kind of want to throw up.
I mean, honestly, understandable. I don't judge you for that.
can't believe today's my 100th battle.
Oh.
Well, hundreds with how I count them. Nothing smaller than 100 darkspawn. No fewer than a dozen wardens.
Great. Yes. Great. Oh, you're the one who's in the town. Forget your name.
This can't be Weishaupt
Greta.
again.
It won't be.
It won't be. I mean, I don't know how I'm so confident about that. I felt like because she was like, this is my 100th battle, it felt like it was going to be like one of those things where they're like, oh, this is my 100th battle, and then like, they die. just clear of retirement.
Your dragon expert has us ready. Call it, and the fight begins.
My dragon expert has you ready? Well, my dragon expert's been walking around with me, so I don't know how they could possibly have you ready. Can I go up here? No, I can't. Just wanted to know if I could talk to anyone up there, but doesn't look like it. Alright. Hi, guys. I heard you know where to find a dragon.
Rook, I heard you were coming.
Dragon's right this way. Careful, though. Nasty creature. It's already killed 11 wardens.
We'll take it down fast.
We need to hit it hard and fast. As soon as Tarsh lures it out of that tower. Longer that thing lives, the more people die.
Agreed. You'll find it straight ahead. Good luck, Rook. We're ready when you are.
It's weird because Rook feels like a nickname, like that friends give you, and like everyone calls you it.
A wounded and angry dragon.
Meaning?
That lair is a death trap. She'll rip us apart. So we
Jeez.
challenge her, draw the dragon out into the open, then attack.
Yup. That sounds like the plan, and I'm on board.
Sounds
Some
good.
ballista.
Just make sure everyone is ready.
Are you ready?
I've got this.
I know you do. You a badass motherfucker. Is a dead warden? Is that its breath?
Just you and me now.
Everyone, get ready! Wardens! Ready ballistas!
Tomas. Did you hear that? I'm starting to feel underdressed with their armor. Though I do like the outfit we've got on.
Come on.
Rough and ready. Fire breath. Whoa. Oh my god. Here it is. I think we found the dragon.
Hit the wings! Force her to land! Second detachment! Flank on the walls!
At least Tasha's okay.
Let's go!
Bring it down. I just got sent flying. My word. That was nuts. That was nuts.
Real mad. We're coming in hard.
Yep, real mad.
Let's go. Watch out for those claws.
Way ahead of you. They're hitting us from there.
I think they're hitting us from there. I don't know if I was ready for this. Get shot in the face. Ow. Just kidding. It was a joke. It was a prank. Hey, they brought it down. Nice work, friends.
We heard it. Still a lot of fight left to go. We need to bring this thing down.
All we got was some necrosis. Let's go. And explosives. Necrosis. Explosives. Necrosis. Explosives. Oh, invulnerability. Okay, invulnerability just disappeared. Oh, I went too early. I went too early with the dodge. But I will take a potion from that dragon. Does that make sense? he's not. He's a ice dragon, so he's not going to like the fire.
Give it everything you've got.
It's on.
Not getting away this time.
Well, that was a lot of damage from the sun. He's nearly dead. Something tells me it's not going to be that easy. Oh. Did it get to 0 health, or was it just nearly there? It's running. Don't let it get away. Not again.
Second dragon!
Oh my god, what? I knew it was a trap. I knew it was a trap. There's another one. The other one is here. Well, you wanted your revenge, Nev, from Minrathous. Oh god, they're getting blighted. She's here. It's Gillenay. Oh my god. That was brutal.
You defied me at Whitehout. Stole my archdemon. I will have that for that.
Darkspawn are back. Warden's gonna have a Darkspawn, right? Nope. Oh god, really? You're a Grey Warden and you get taken down like that by a Darkspawn? Just a normal Darkspawn.
The blight grants you life.
Don't heal that motherfucker. I worked hard.
Bring me their bodies once you are finished.
I worked hard on that. Wait, have I got to fight 2 dragons at the same time? Both at full health? I did a lot of work to that other dragon. Yeah, but okay. Both at full health.
Let's take it down.
What do you mean sure seems like it? You weren't there, you don't know.
One dragon or 2, doesn't matter. We can't lose here. We won't lose here.
Ow. I'm hiding behind this dragon. Oh, it's down, it's down, it's down. Get in there. Okay, we're doing good damage though.
We came here to kill a dragon. Now we're going to kill.
No, we're going to kill 2. He didn't finish saying it, but. Rook? Stop playing. Holy shit.
Bianco!
We thought you could use a hand.
Yeah, the crows! Viagra for the crows! I love that. What is in their... What is in their weapons? They poison or something?
But we brought gifts. Poison ballista bolts.
Poison.
Guaranteed to solve your blighted dragon problem. Let's bring them down, Rook.
Let's do it. Okay, I feel a little bit better about things now. We were doing well with the Ice Dragon though. In all fairness, we were doing a pretty good job. I think because we got a lot of fire abilities, we're strong against that. Because you saved their city, the crows have come to lend a hand. Nice. Oh, they're both a little bit hurt.
It's weakening. Keep pressing.
I want to lock onto his head. How do I get them to fire the... Here. Fire enhanced ballista. Go ahead. Ow. Ow. Help.
No creation without pain, destruction, sacrifice. I shall teach this to the creatures that I sculpt from your flesh.
What the hell?
Just a second.
Shoot those little toesies. Yeah, you're down.
Second dragon's weakening. Give it everything you've got.
What's up, doll? Okay? You whinging? You alright? My dog wants some attention, guys. Hiya. Hiya, dollar dog. Hiya. What's up? You were snoozing a minute ago. Oh, yeah. You don't have a snooze. I'm playing some games, you know. I'm playing some games. Yeah, you're interrupting my stream. Girl. She's like, I don't care. I don't care that I'm interrupting your stream. This is about me, goddammit. We're just in the middle of a, you know, really intense boss fight. Don't worry about it, though. You do you. Just happens to be two big blighted dragons. Servants of the gods. Fine. No biggie. Nothing urgent. You're right. You're alright. Were you getting a bit lonely? Were you getting a bit lonely, were you? We're nearly done with this one.
We will tame this affliction you call the Blight, and remake this world as a pure, shining empire. All who oppose us will be repurposed for the greater.
All who oppose us will be repurposed. This is really not a nice thing to say. Come on. Now. Right. I'm just trying to freaking move at this point. Oh god. Not the stomps. Please not the stomps. Attack this target. Assign strike. Go. That one's dead. That one's down. Oh god. That one is not. It's coming for me. That. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a real good hit. It's down. I don't know how it ended up going down, because that wasn't a stagger or anything, I don't think. Alright, at least it's just one dragon now. Nice. Dodged. Get that. And you're gonna have to just taunt it, I think. I mean, she could use her fire abilities, but they're obviously not going to be particularly great against the fire dragon. Oh, it's down. Hit him with that. It's gonna drop. I quite enjoyed having both the warriors with me there. It's been fun. Gotcha, bitch. Oh. Okay, you got me. You got me too. You're not retreating. You're not going nowhere. Bombs! Yeah, let's go. It's flying. Oh. Oh, it's dead. I was like, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna do something scary, or is it gonna get away?
Got it. Confidence, eagerness.
Ooh, what are her eyes? Does she have eyes? They look like little. They look like teeth. She's got like little mouths for eyes.
Potential.
Ooh.
A perfect tool of creation.
she gonna bring them back?
She's reanimating the dragons.
Oh, fuck
we
me.
have to stop her.
Let's go, Rook. This is like the most we've seen us move in a cutscene, I think. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's go. Should have gone for the head. I like that they showed Nev watching it. That stopped her though. That stopped her bringing him back. Is she dead? Wounded. Can we kill her? Yeah, can we finish her off? Elgrenon's here. Nev with the save.
Oh, sister. Do not be blinded by righteousness.
Are they actually related? Or is that just because they're both powerful?
My greatest creation.
A thrall is easily replaced. You are not. Without you, the blight is a brute weapon. Only your hands mold it into life.
The mortals deserve worse. But we have crucial work in Arth.
After it is complete, one resists.
The Dread Wolf's influence. His presence lingers.
Her eyes make me really uncomfortable.
Defiant. For now.
They know Solus's influence is on us. Did they slow time? It seemed like it. That was very cool. Also terrifying.
You know what lesson I learned again today?
What's that?
Never bet against Rook. You can find the twisting path through any problem.
God still got away. And now Elgrenon's pissing everywhere to show everyone how big he is.
We came to kill a dragon, yes? And instead, we killed a bear.
We did do that.
Took two of the gods' pieces off the board.
Exactly.
And we have our revenge.
Fuck yeah.
As does Minrathus.
Oh yeah.
We won the day. Can't take that from us. But the dragons are only weapons. The wielder is still out there.
How do we find them? The gods, I mean.
Have other allies, Gilnena's the key. I mean, Arlathan. Because I heard them say that, but I don't know if Rook heard them say that. I assume he did if it's an option.
Gillenane mentioned something about Arlathan.
When was that?
After Elganon cast his spell, I was close enough to hear them. Didn't you say the Veil Jumpers have trouble out there, Evka?
Yeah, with the Venatori. Feels like more than a coincidence.
You'll still need to hunt them down.
For sure.
The gods could be anywhere in Arlathan Forest.
It's our only move. We ask the Veil Jumpers. We ask the Veil Jumpers.
The Veil Jumpers can help us narrow the search. We help with their Venatori problem. Then odds are good we find the god's trail.
Good luck. We'll keep watch here.
Yes, much to do. If you have time for Lavendel, there's something I could use help with.
We lost a lot of wardens today. After Weishaupt, we need to be stronger than this to face the gods.
For sure.
But we'll do what we can.
For sure. I don't know, I keep saying it.
The wardens have your back, Rook. All the way to the end.
Fuck yeah, that's what I need. I need Grey Wardens on my side. Bonds and blackened wings. Back at the lighthouse.
So that's Elganon, huh? I didn't think it was possible, but we got lucky at Weishaupt.
Which seems crazy.
We were fortunate Elganon and Gillenane disagreed on her attempt at vengeance. But why did Elganon let us live? We were at his mercy.
He didn't want to lose Gillenane, but also Solus. He is confident but careful. I mean, I want to say all of these things. He didn't want to lose her, for sure. He is confident but careful. He was wary of Solus, he said, like. I'm gonna say he's confident but careful.
They talked to each other like we weren't even there. It wasn't until the spells started to fail that he noticed us at all.
We weren't a threat until then. He left as soon as we were. Means he's clever enough not to push his luck.
Whatever the reason, we made it through.
For sure.
And this time, no
Stat.
dragon escaped.
Thanks to Tosh.
That's why we recruited them.
Hell yeah.
So what's our next move, Rook? Arlathan, right? Help the Veil Jumpers?
What about the Wardens? Arthur makes sense. First things first.
That'll put us on the gods' trail, but we need to be ready for the fight once we find them. Which means we need to help our allies be as prepared as possible. The 8 of us can't face gods without help.
Elganon's arrival certainly puts a dreadful emphasis on it.
So we help our allies.
And track down the gods.
And maybe deal with our own crap when we've got time.
Exactly.
Like my new abilities.
Look, the mission's still the same. Stop the gods.
Which means?
It means we offer to help the Veil Jumpers with the damn Venatori. Then we figure out what our other allies need. And help them get it.
And us?
I need you focused and ready to face impossible odds. So tell me what that will take. We've got work to do.
I like that Hassan sits at my feet. I feel kind of bad that he's not sitting at Danfrin's feet. That makes more sense, but...
So Elgarnon finally showed his face, huh?
Yeah,
Now we've
and
got
you're
to
still
deal
in
with
bed,
both.
Varric.
And Elgarnon showed everyone he's more powerful than Gillenane.
You play the hand you're dealt, right? No matter the odds. True in both life and games of wicked grace.
People died, Varric. My team's still not at their best.
Yeah, it's not
They're
funny,
trying,
Varric.
but their own problems are getting in the way.
So deal with those. You'll strengthen your own hand and weaken the gods at the same time.
Why would helping my team hurt the gods?
The type of people your team's having problems with, they want power. And the gods have plenty of it.
Kinda goes
Those
hand in
types
hand.
will crawl over to the gods and see what's on offer. And the rest, they'll just keep making your job harder.
The Veil Jumpers make sense. You make it seem easy. Makes sense.
Help my team to save the world, then.
Right. And your other allies, too.
We've taken down an archdemon and 2 blighted dragons. That's impressive. We even made Gillenane bleed twice. We have to keep up the fight.
You've got this, Rook. Just fight one battle at a time.
We're really trying, Varric. We're really trying. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. When are you going to recover so that you can come and join us? I don't want to be the leader anymore. Whoa, epic. We got, a legendary. Longbow. Lords of Fortune Strength and Grey Warden Strength. I think we get Lords of Fortune Strength because everyone's bond's going up. Because dragons. I think that's what I've kind of realised.
Rook, could you check on Harding? She's doing that terrifyingly cheery thing she does.
Gotcha. She's got loads of quests. Is this new? This looked new, yeah. It looks new, but for some reason I was down here and not here. Message from the front, the tide turns. Rook, word has reached me of your battle in Hossberg. Taking down an archdemon at Weishaupt was no small feat. Now, coupled with your victory over both of Gillenane's blighted dragons, fewer than 24 people in all of Thedas could boast of such an accomplishment. News of your victory, of the Warden's victory, has had no small impact on morale. Darkspawn swarm in numbers never seen in living memory, but there is a sense of hope, of optimism, among those who have added their banners to our cause. Not all have chosen to ally so openly and directly with us. The Venatori and the Orlesian royal armies clash daily in Orlais. Val Royeaux is now under control of the rebels, and from there the Venatori launch attacks as far east as Kirkwall. Yet Orlais still refuses to join us. Why? We've sent several companies to assist, but while the Orlesian troops don't attack them, they refuse to coordinate tactics. Why? Paranoia, perhaps, from the past wars between Ferelden and Orlais. Still, the situation is dire, and I only hope they recognise it before it's too late. Whatever ill luck may come our way from Orlais, fortune smiles on us to the east. Whatever you're doing up north, it's drawn some of the Anton off from their assault on our trade routes. Reports have also begun to emerge of attacks on the Anton. The work of the Felicissima Armada, apparently. I owe Isabella my gratitude. The lords are helping out. The relief from the Anton's piracy is welcome. Nevertheless, I can't help feeling like this is the calm before the storm on all fronts, and the worst is yet to come. Yours, the Inquisitor. Gods and their servants. Rook, you may have heard that the Venatori made it to the Archon's palace during the attack. Unfortunately, we are not privy to what transpired in those halls. Palace representatives have been conspicuously silent, and we've heard nothing from Archon Radonis. He may have been killed or forced to ally with the cult. It is unclear. The gods sent the dragon to give the Venatori an opportunity to seize power in Rapid. It appears they were successful. Like that. Not good. Finding answers. Rook. I need more answers on everything that's happened. Emmerich has offered to use his methods. Should something go wrong, I will end it. You have my word. If you wish to bear witness, we will be in Emmerich's quarters. Okay. Okay. We got our Bellara points, which is weird, because she wasn't with me. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 1, 2, 3 there, 1, 2, 3 there, okay. Yeah, let's get one there and one here. There you go, Bellara. You're doing great. Right, what have we got going on here? There's 4 there. And 4 there, 4 there, okay. So I'll just go for the ones I use the most, which is Assange Strike. Love it. And for each enemy taunted by Davrin, he gains 10% bonus damage for the duration of the effect. Yeah. Yeah. What are the last two? When enemies are taunted, they take 40 fire damage per second. Sick. When enemies are taunted, they take 300 physical damage just off the rip. Just as a whole. I think I'd rather the fire per second. That sounds like fun. Looks like we got a new bow. Oh yeah, we upgraded this one to legendary. Something wicked. Something wicked this way comes. Right. Necropolis, no quests. Crossroads, nothing. Docktown, no quests. That for the Grey Wardens. Arlathan's story quest. Nothing there. Okay, there's not really... Although, before we travel anywhere, I'm sure people in the lighthouse will have quests. Tash, Emmerich, Bellara, Davrin, Harding, Nev. A lot of companion quests, or at least interaction. Sometimes it's not a whole quest, but... I really want a Laws of Fortune design for in the lighthouse, but I don't know if there is one. I've got like the dragon skull outside. Hi, Emmerich.
Do you remember, Rook, when I mentioned another ceremony I must perform at the Memorial Gardens?
I do.
The time has come. I was hoping you'd accompany me again.
Okay.
More grave lighting?
No, this would be a more personal visit. Whenever you've time.
Okay. Personal. Do you think it's to do with his parents? Because he told us about how his parents died when he was younger. Tash! Look how sick that is, by the way. Did Davrin make you this? Because he's got one in his quarters, so I feel like he did. Which is quite sweet of him, really. Or of him.
Hey, remember the dragon we were talking about with the lords?
Yup.
Which one? There were a few in that conversation.
The one in
The
Arlathan?
fire breather that was killing people. Veil Jumper sent word. She's in Arlathan Forest. Destroyed a village and turned it into her new lair. I've got the location from the Veil Jumpers.
We're gonna hunt
You
it?
can go whenever you want.
Fuck yeah. We're gonna hunt a dragon. We're gonna hunt a dragon. It'll be our first non-weirdly magical dragon that we've fought in this game so far, I think. Not blighted, at least. weird how Lucanus was like, we'll be in Emmerich's quarters if you want to, you know, whatever, help.
And ice.
And then
Light and blood.
he wasn't.
Another blow to the gods, dweller.
I know, we're on a roll with blows to the gods. Lucanus? Are you up here? You are up here. Oh, I gotta play rock, paper, scissors with my bestie. Right, that's a draw. Ah, that's a Manfred win. The draw again. Damn. That's a me win. Okay. We got a decider. Someone needs to win. It's a draw again. Bro, we love going paper at the same time. Let's go. There's a Manfred win. Manfred's so much better at rock, paper, scissors than me. Good job, Manfred. I'm impressed.
Mierda. This place makes my eyeballs itch.
Nice. Good talk. Guys. Let's go see what Harding's got going on. Harding? You good in here?
I heard from Cal Sharrock about the missing dwarves. Stalgard's one of them.
Oh,
I have to go help.
the dude
They
we
sent me
met.
maps of the area where the missing were last seen. It's a start.
The guy who took us to
You're
the
coming
Oracle.
to help, right?
Bolton.
Promised I would.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Let's not wait too long.
Okay. Word. Isana Negat. The Heart of the Titan. That sounds serious. Sounds like some serious shit, man. Okay, we got Davron and Nev. And Balara. But Balara's... I think that just means... Hold on, important. Boop. I think that just means it's a conversation when it's like that.
Well, he did worse than just try to kill me.
Really?
The guy stiffed me on the job. Those were good potions I used. Expensive, too.
Right, that makes sense.
She's not really listening. Trouble?
Something I should know about?
Not much. Just sitting, you know.
You're usually
Why
so
don't you
upbeat.
join Balara, Rook? I was just leaving.
You could have stayed as well.
Swing by when you get a chance. I found another set of papers for you.
Thanks, Nev. That's nice.
Could have stayed as well, because now it looks like you're leaving
Sorry,
because you didn't
Rook.
want to deal with her. You're leaving
Not
her to
great
someone else.
company right now.
No worse than any of us.
You're not possessed by a demon like Lucanus, or shaking the ground like Harding. Okay, that got away from me.
That's always get away from me. Everything comes out jumbled. I think too fast.
Fortunately, too much thinking is not my problem.
I don't know. You seem to think just fine.
So what's wrong? Now the tricky part. Now the tricky part. Try and make
Now
her
for the
laugh.
part I'm not great at. Here I go. What's wrong, Balara?
Nothing, Rook. Don't worry about it.
I asked, didn't I?
It's Syrian.
Sorry,
You
Twitch
saw
update took
who he
ages.
is, what he's
As
become.
usual.
Yeah.
Classic
He's a monster,
Twitch.
Rook.
He's your brother, you fear what he'll do, you fear having to stop him.
And you're worried about what you'll need to do to stop him.
I'm worried I won't be able to, or won't want to. Anaris brought Syrian back. My brother. When he asked me to join them, what if I'm too much like Syrian?
You're not.
If you were, you wouldn't have turned them down. Which you did.
I did, but Rook, it was hard. I wanted my brother back. I mean, before all of this, Syrian and I were the same. Inquisitive, driven, pushing ourselves. The search for the Nadister Thalin, the archive, that was both of us, working together. I want to say I'll keep saying no, keep turning him down, but he's my brother. What keeps me from doing what he did?
You do.
You're not Syrian, Bellara. You're you.
And what if that's not good enough?
Then keep your evil to off hours. Replace Lucanus's coffee beans with hot peppers. Buy Nev a bag of wisp food. Hide Tarsh's snacks.
You're not very good at being evil.
I'll work on it. I'm kind of making this up as I go.
Our team motto, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Let's paint that on the side of the lighthouse.
I'm sure Solus would love that.
You good?
I'm good. Thanks, Rook. I'll see you later.
Bless. I like the little chats. A little bit of bonding. Right, so Davrin wanted to talk and Nev wanted to talk. And that was everybody. Then we can go out and do some missions. Dancing my way over to Davrin's. Hi, Davrin.
Rook, something's come up. Evka dug around and found us someone who knows more about the Gloomhowler.
Okay.
Anything useful?
Our new friend wants to talk in person. Figured you'd want to come along for this one.
Okay, sure. Prize from the past. And then Nev. Where did we get this? Ben Harel's Mourning. Ben Harel howling at the sky and mourning for something lost. It's quite cool. I do like the classic one. They're all quite cool. I've got the Dragon Skull because Lords of Fortune. It's just the vibe. I know.
I've got a meeting with the Threads.
The Threads? What for?
I need leads on Aelia. I'm hoping they have something. Dharma said to invite you. Someone's on his good side.
Chasing leads. Alright, well I think that's everything at the lighthouse. It is. Necropolis arrangements. That's for Harding, that's a quest. Chasing leads, that's a quest. Actually, I can look at them here, can't I? Conversation, outing, quest, conversation, quest. Of course, the Grey Warden thing is a quest. Unwanted Guest is the main quest, I believe. Okay. Let's go. Apparently I'm only missing one of those altars. Either the Fenharel ones or the Evanuris ones. Okay. Well, let's do... So the conversations tend to be the easiest ones to do. Nev, conversation, chasing leads, Docktown. Let's do that. Because they're pretty quick. Let's take her. Let's take Lucanus. I hate traveling here. So sad. Especially because, like, so in my second playthrough, with my Shadow Dragon Canary Warrior, I saved Minrathus because obviously he's from there and it's his faction and everything. And, like, this is all still here and everyone's fine. And and in this one, it's just, like, devastated. So many dead people and, like, people hung in the streets and just a lot. It's a lot. Okay, they're at the club Swan. Let's fast travel. But on the flip side, going to Treviso in this is really nice because it's just fine. We saved it and everything. Whereas in the other one, my other playthrough, it's all blighted and nasty and horrible and there's a lot of dead people. So, either way, it's not great. Though, if Treviso is blighted, the crows are mostly okay. Obviously, some of them been hurt or whatever, or killed, or turned into darkspawn, blighted or whatever. But for the most part, they seem alright, whereas the shadow dragons are just like gone. I haven't seen a shadow dragon, really. You waiting here, Lucanus?
You help the threads out of a corner. The boss won't forget it.
Okay. You better not, because we're going to need to work together if we're going to do things around here. Hey, he's performing. Discuss leads on Alia. Nev meets with the threads to discuss Alia. And me, apparently. Not to discuss me, but I'm also meeting with them.
There's dangerous fanatics, then there's Alia. She's loose in Ducktown, and we're in the dark.
What's the plan?
The threads and Alia's Venatori are at war. That might slow Alia down, but until I know her plans, I need to hear whatever information the threads pick up.
Okay.
What about Rana? Can she help?
Yeah, your Templar
I
buddy.
told Rana that Alia's back. She needs the warning. As for help, Rana wants to be an example. Not sure where that goes anymore.
You're worried about Rana, are we sure? Are we ever sure? Don't worry about it.
So focus on the job.
Yeah.
Dogtown's protected. What can the threads do for you?
Alia's a pain for both of us. Let's talk.
We know people in this town.
2 seconds.
Neighbors. When they don't turn up on the rounds, we notice. Alia used the threads for dirty work. Stolen relics, muscle, spies. These people, they disappear.
And you don't know where to.
Alia's good at covering her tracks. That's why you're here. I've got names of missing people, including those hardly anyone noticed yet. All yours, no catch.
He's got names of missing people. Okay. What's the catch?
There's always a catch. Besides, I thought threads protect their streets.
Oh, the Venatori will end up bloody.
This is war. We find Alia, we kill her. Give the cult something to think about. You find her, you do the same. Docktown's
You were ready for bed. Nice.
To Docktown. From the people who breathe it, bleed for it, no one's got its back like we do.
To doing whatever it takes to a fairer city one day. I'm going to say to doing whatever it takes.
To whatever it takes.
And then some. I knew I liked you.
It had to be done.
To home.
Okay, that's that quest done. It was easy enough. I feel like you always have to like double check everywhere. Okay, so Davrin's is a conversation. Emmerich is an outing, so we could probably do that one. But we'll just quickly pop to the lighthouse because I feel like after every quest or after like every quest in a certain area, every time I'm moving to a new area, I'm like, I should probably have a little peek in the lighthouse. Yeah, like Alara, Nev, and Emmerich and Lucanus. The thing you sent me a message about, I think, is happening.
Is that Zara Renata?
Oh shit.
This place isn't big enough to keep every corpse you guys find.
Zara spoke to Ilario before she died.
Nice.
Emmerich can talk to the dead. I have to know.
I wouldn't have offered my skills if I thought it was unsafe. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Tell us about Ilario della Morte.
Martyrs. He fooled us both. Elaborate.
I mean...
You took what he wanted most in this world. More than coin, pleasure, family. The title of First Talon.
That's what this is about? Jealousy is an old story. I don't understand. Jealousy is an old story.
Jealousy is a powerful motivator.
I thought he cared enough to grant me a quick death. Why imprison me and risk everything?
An improvisation on this one's part. You had too much potential to die so young.
And Katerina? Did Ilario hire you to kill her?
Ilario used blood magic to control spite. How? He's not a mage.
Our risen god gives many gifts.
Elganon. Ilario's working with Elganon.
Her spirit strong. Haste would be appreciated.
Let her go. We've heard enough.
Safe to say Ilario is guilty.
Well, that was pretty damning.
Ilario has much to answer for.
In blood, if nothing else.
What are you going to do?
Take away everything from him.
Ooh. I think Lucanis finally fully buys that Ilario is the problem. Who else did we have? Valara, Nev. Valara looks like another chat. I think that's what it means when it's just like a speech bubble, exclamation
She
mark.
felt it all over. Her attraction to the hero. A powerful but properly contained tingle. Nearly exquisite.
Nearly exquisite.
Properly contained. No, sounds bad. Okay, cut the middle line. Much more natural.
What are you working on?
Oh! Rook! I didn't see you.
You writing fanfic?
What did you hear?
Something scandalous.
Enough to get a powerful but properly contained tingle.
That isn't, I mean, I'm not, Oh, you're joking, right?
Most of the time, yeah.
Nev found me more cereals. I've read them, all of them, multiple times. And I thought maybe I could try it, writing my own, I mean. Not like Varric Tethris, but my own sort of thing. For me, and people like me. Something to focus on, besides Syrian and all of that. And you know, you're also interesting, it helps for inspiration.
Why don't you ask Varric for inspiration? He's not doing anything else, he's in bed all day. You know, it's interesting, it helps with inspiration. Interesting, huh?
Interesting is certainly a word we could use.
But it works! You're fighting ancient gods and everything. And you know the rest. It's impressive. What you've done, I mean, brought everyone together. You're a good person. Really.
Don't tell anyone.
Just don't tell anyone. I've got a reputation to uphold.
Right. Your secret's safe with me. But I'm probably not the only one, you know, who notices. People look up to you. And more are going to when this is over. Anyways, thanks, Rook. I'll talk to you later. Gotta finish this scene.
She's writing her smart books. You have fun, but not too much fun. Alright, Nev, we went and did your conversation. What more do you want from me? Oh, I didn't mean to leap through your door, sorry.
Supper in Docktown?
You're actually taking a break.
I've got leads to chase on Alia and Docktown's missing people. A few sources will only talk if I'm alone.
Okay.
But if you're around after, you help me uncover all this. Supper's on me.
Sure. Count me in.
Sounds good. Clear mind. Right, back to the map. Conversation. Quest. Outing. That's an out. That's a quest. Right, let's do this conversation for Davrin. We better take Davrin. We'll take Emmerich as well. I feel like Davrin's personal quest, Emmerich kind of fits in quite well. Because of the Gloomhowler stuff. What is the quest? Oh yeah, that's... They had a personal... Well, not a personal quest, but they had a faction quest for me, that's what I mean. When Davrin meets with someone who has information on the Gloomhowler, what he learns about the monster's past shocks him to the core. Sounds serious. I mean, we know they were a Grey Warden, or we're pretty sure.
Thanks for
they were.
tagging along, Rook. Those feelers I put out about the Gloomhowler turned up something. Evka, I got your message.
I figured you'd want to hear this. This is Davrin and Rook. You can trust them.
What's your name?
We need to know.
This is important to us. No time to be shy about it.
We're here to help.
My name's Valia. When I heard about Wise Helped, what happened... I once trained to be a Grey Warden, but I left before the joining.
It's not for everyone.
It wasn't that. It's... I'm the one who found the Griffin eggs, before they hatched.
I've got about 1,000,000 questions. But why come to us now?
I knew some of the Wardens who were caring for the Griffins, Remy and Lancet. I think I know what killed them.
The Gloomhowler. It's a great...
Those were the friends that we found dead when we met Davrin and recruited him.
Yes. Her name was Isaiah. I found her diary. She was a mage. She blighted all the Griffins during the Fourth Blight.
She what?
What?
Upon direct orders from the First Warden at the time. She had no choice. This was centuries ago.
Oh my god. Well, this explains so much. So she does think she's rescuing them. She was a warden, a mage. She was ordered by the First Warden to blight them all. Basically, now she feels like she's rescuing them from the Wardens, because she doesn't want them to do that again. Why blight the Griffins?
Why would they do that?
In her diary, Isaiah said the blight was going badly. The Wardens couldn't win. They turned to blood magic. The Griffins fought harder, longer.
I see where this is going.
Isaiah didn't want to do it, but orders were orders. It won the war.
But then...
The Griffins became rabid. They turned against the Wardens.
So then the First Warden turned against them.
He ordered them all destroyed.
That's why they're extinct.
First Wardens are assholes.
Has every First Warden been an asshole?
Isaiah said she resisted at first, but orders were orders. As penance, she hid the remaining eggs with a protective spell. I followed the clues and found them.
That was 400 years ago. She shouldn't even be alive.
Her last
So
entry
she
said
protected
she left for her
Hassan's
calling.
clutch. That's
And
why
she's
she feels like she's still protecting them now.
Blighted. Twisted.
Hassan? I was there the day you hatched. You've grown.
He's a fighter.
He's a scrapper. Doesn't bite down from a fight.
Always squabbling with his brothers and sisters. I remember feeding him gingerwort truffles as a baby.
So you're the reason Davrin's been hunting mushrooms instead of monsters.
Anything for the prince.
I don't see a crown on your head yet, boy.
There should be. Griffins give the Wardens hope. Something to rally around after Weishaupt. Please find his brothers
I love
and
the
sisters,
Griffins being
whatever
back.
it takes.
I hope we do
owe
save
them
the
so
others.
much.
Count on it.
Stay safe, Hassan.
This is good information, but it still doesn't tell us where the Gloomhowler is.
No, but the other wardens will keep looking. The Gloomhowler is Seiya. Can't hide forever.
The Gloom.
Why don't you go down to the village later? See what you can find.
Okay. Hey, Emmerich. How's Manfred?
Oh, quite well. I'll tell him you send your regards.
Cute. How do you know about Manfred? He wasn't there at the
Good
sea.
to see you.
Gleaming scales of a dragon.
You know.
You know who would be interested in that? The Lords of Fortune. We're gonna do Emmerich's outing, then Nev's. I think. I'm trying to go by because outings are shorter usually than quests, so and conversations are obviously the shortest.
Ah, lost the roll when your team divvied up the loot? Come treat yourself.
75 for the 75 each, so that's 150. I like that they're at moderate strength. I want to get them up another lead. Ugh. Rivani Panoply. Extravagant plate. Trust finery. She's not wearing it at the moment anyway. Cool. Get that. Forbidden Dream. Yeah, I want to get this. The invitation.
Kick some ass.
Right. Lighthouse. See if anything's changed. Davrin and Lucanus and Emmerich. Oh my god, okay. Emmerich's got a talk. Davrin and Lucanus look like they had mission stuff. Let me in.
I don't understand why you're bringing so many books.
Where are you going?
Well, I don't see what your objections are to my taking a canopy.
We're only going for 2 days.
You've hardly brought more than a flask and a bedroll.
Wait, how many books, Emmerich?
Sorry, how many books are you packing for whatever this is, Emmerich?
Only a handful. Nothing irreplaceable, of course.
8. When will you have time to read 8 books? Emmerich wants to see more of Ferelden, so we're going camping. But he's
Now?
treating it like we're going to an academic thing.
An expedition can have its earthly comforts.
You're going camping in Ferelden now?
You want to bring a shaving kit in the woods.
My dear Harding, a gentleman is never without a brush and a razor.
Guys, I don't
The whole
know.
point of going to the wild
I've got
is
these
to get
letters
away from all that.
from the
So
Inquisitor.
what if you get muddy and smell a little bad?
One can enjoy the scenery while remembering to bathe.
If they were talking about going after all of this, I would somewhat get it. But you're talking about going now for 2 days? One, I didn't say you could have time off. I'm that manager. And two, Ferelden now, I have these letters from the Inquisitor. It's real rough down there. I wouldn't go now if I was you. Probably wait. I know that you might, things might go terribly wrong and you might never get a chance, but honestly, it's not going to be that great if you go now. Emmerich, if you're going to go to enjoy the nature, then enjoy the nature, my guy.
Okay, Emmerich. I'm not saying bring 0 books.
Well, certainly.
But sketch a little. Birdwatch. Ask Harding the names of plants.
I suppose I did ask if she'd show me around Ferelden.
Because Ferelden has the best woods.
I really have looked forward to you showing me more of your home, Harding.
Me too. Oh, and I'll make us sandwiches.
Ah, your famous ham and jam slam?
Well, yam and jam slam because you don't eat meat. So I'll use yams.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Harding.
He didn't even say that though. He was like, "Oh yeah, your famous ham and jams," like he would have eaten it, just to be polite. Oh bless. So he's a vegetarian, and she's taking that into account, which is nice. Look at these guys. Davern, what do you got for me, buddy?
Hey, Rook. I was planning to take us on to the woods in Arlathan soon. Want to keep us company?
Sounds good to me.
Hassan will be glad to hear it. Needs to stretch his wings.
Alright. A friend in need.
Hey, Rook.
You
I'm
ain't-
just staring into the fire. I've heard that
Okay.
lots of people think. Can't say I've
Oh my god, stop.
had luck
Stop.
with it.
Stat. Just wanted to pick that up. That's all I wanted. There is a request for something celebratory. There is a seafood soup I have missed for a year. I will go for the ingredients soon. Striped cod, sea bass, innocent shrimp, squid, saffron, salt, red grapes, part of dessert, chickpeas for Emmerich. Can you get some powdered sear peppers, Tash? Don't worry about dessert. Ma sent a pie back with me, Harding. But he wants the red grapes. You worry about dessert as much or as little as you want to, my guy. A joyous wyvern. Okay.
Rook, you're here.
Is something wrong?
The scorch marks
The
have gone off the wall.
Aguintea sent word. They have information about Ilario.
Oh.
Whatever it is, they wish to speak away from Treviso, away from anyone who might be listening. They won't put more to paper. I need to meet with them as soon as possible.
Okay. Okay. Inner demon. Did you hear any of that now? Davern outing. Emmerich outing. Carnis and Nev both outings. Okay. Lots of outings. We're going to do Emmerich's first. Because that was what I was planning to do next anyway. Yeah, I don't know if I'm imagining it, but I feel like every time we come back here after we've like progressed, like got their strength up a bit more and stuff, there's always more people around, which is cool. I like that it feels like a slight evolution of their strength, literally, like, oh, there's more of them around.
Landscape has been added to your collection.
It grows.
Oh my god. Please, game. Not even the game, this is the controller.
How go your journeys, Professor?
The things I've witnessed could already fill a travelogue.
We would learn of them.
I'm sure you
There
would.
is much to be done.
Yeah, I got this in the hallway. You're welcome.
The dead.
I found it in the hallway in your place, but you're welcome to it. And we're back in the gardens, of course. Of course. Manfred. Manfred's here. Should have guessed. Should have known. Emmerich returns to the memorial gardens of the Grand Necropolis, where he reveals a secret ambition that will change his life forever. Okay.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names, but I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Be kind to gentle Manfred. I'm not surprised.
Given his coordination, is that so surprising?
He knows the stems are delicate. I can't think what got into him. Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
Is on the topic? Oh yeah, if.
There's something I'd like to talk
Not
about.
when?
Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
What?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I
A
do.
lich
Well, as far
is
as
a
like
mage
DB.
transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger. For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd
Is this his
transformed
ambition
themselves
to be a
into
lich?
true living dead.
That's wild. That's terrifying. You're joking, aren't you? That's trouble. That's trouble.
You think that's good?
I was their first living petitioner in some time. The Liches are the great protectors of the necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
Is that because you're scared of dying? Because he told us last time we did an outing with him in this very garden that he has a fear of death. Is that why you're considering it? Is it because you actually want to do it, or is it because you're like, then I won't ever have to die, which is my fear? Are you serious? Don't. Congratulations, I think. Well, if it makes you happy.
If that's what you want.
I'd anticipated more surprise.
Emmerich, you live in a haunted necropolis.
Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations.
What kind of considerations? What kind of considerations?
Come, we have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Emmerich, aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
Yeah. So you'd still
The
be
Order
you,
must
but
keep
undead?
some secrets.
Would you look dead? I feel like you would. But you'd still have your mind.
Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available.
Really?
Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me.
Makes it sound like you've made your mind up already.
Lichdom serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them when?
Certain elements have held me back.
Like what? What's the catch? That's what I'm concerned about. What's your catch that you're worried about? That means you haven't done it already. Because you're talking it up like you will do it and you want to do it and it's what you really want. And it's great. Why haven't you done it yet?
There's There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher.
So someone gets to
After
kill
my
you?
death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
Okay. Weird. Well, I guess it's not that weird for you guys, because your whole deal is the spooky spirit stuff. I don't know, man. Couldn't be me, but could be you.
So, what's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites.
And you're scared of that?
What cowardice. A promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
Yeah, but I mean, it's an end to your fears, but it's also potentially hastening them as well. Like, if you die and it doesn't work, then if you want it, risk it. You could die, that's awful. I mean, the fear of dying makes sense.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire?
You're so tired, you think it's the cold? Maybe.
Candidates for lichdom
Especially because you try and get cozy, and then getting cozy makes you sleepy too.
If
Like,
they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos? She's a lich.
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom.
okay,
Why
so
don't
that's
you select the next flowers, Rook?
so that's part of what's holding you back too. It sounds like.
So, what's a half-lich exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was shouting so much.
No, she's always been that way.
Oh my god. How's the game?
What
Good,
about the
really good.
Sifting of a soul. That
Nice jumper who got you
Hezenkos
that.
avoided?
A very
The
pretty
spirits of
lady.
the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
I see how it is. What, it's you? You're the very pretty lady.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
My Nike.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness, or care, or simple attempt to understand.
It's interesting because of how connected he is to spirits, because that's like reminds me of Solus a lot. Obviously, it's different because he's a necromancer, but they both still have that attachment to spirits, which is I find interesting. They talk about them in similar ways.
I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce.
Oh yeah, this time next week.
And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Of course.
Of course.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
Yeah, you're worried, so that means you care.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you.
You'll probably come up on the Friday night. Fair. That'd be nice. Just gives us like as long as possible, doesn't it? Are you going? But when you go back the week after, will you go on the Sunday or the Monday? Do you think?
Here we are.
Oh.
They're going to be his
these
parents'
flowers
graves.
are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
His parents' graves.
In memory.
Probably go Sunday. Fair enough.
Of Volcarin. They walk
Are you
eternity
pets on
hand
Monday?
in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Your pet's in George again. Nice. You're gonna come pet sit me, and then pet sit you yourself. Hi there.
Hello. Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
What up, James? Welcome to the stream.
What would they have wanted me to be?
How you doing? What would they have wanted me to be? Doesn't matter. Good question, no idea. Whatever you want to be, Emmerich.
I can tell you what I think they'd want you to be.
What's that?
Happy. You could always speak with your folks, couldn't you?
My parents last saw me as a boy. By the time I mastered my corpse whispering, I was a man. If I woke them, there might be a flash of recognition, or... Besides, if I speak to too many other spirits, Manfred might grow jealous.
Not if they're your parents.
Can't have that.
He'd be impossible. I agree.
I'm doing good, still looking on Amazon. Still looking for Spider-Man. I say night, I feel myself dropping off again. Okay, babe, no worries. I love you very much, and I'll miss you very much. Hope you sleep well, have sweet dreams. I will see you tomorrow. Well, speak to you tomorrow and everything. I've got a, it's my nan's 90th tomorrow, so I'm there for afternoon tea with everybody. Like, it's going to be like a big family thing. And then we've got Elliot as well, like overnight and stuff. Oh, tomorrow night. But yeah, 1 week and we're back to get it. Can't wait. I don't think it will go on sale, but who knows? Maybe on the real Black Friday. Maybe. It's weird because it's been out long enough that you'd think it would be at least somewhat discounted, right? I bet it is. I bet it's got sales on like the PlayStation store, but I know, like you say, you like to buy your things physically more than digitally. Your critical ability hits apply necrosis. Apply necrosis to all nearby enemies when your critical ability hits defeat an enemy. Is that better than his metal plated? Your other companions' cooldowns are reduced when Emmerich's abilities. Yeah. Yeah, we'll use the new one. And 500 XP. Cool. Nice. Tick that off the list. Outing, quest, outing, outing, quest. Let's do Lucanus's outing, because we haven't done one for him. And then we'll do Tash and Harding's quest, because they've been very patient. But first, we pop back to the lighthouse just to see. Yeah, I need the box with it because of all my Spider-Man games are boxed. I understand. I understand the collector vibe. It's just I got to the point where once things were more available, I think the turning point for me was like lockdown and all that sort of stuff, where I bought a few games digitally, and then it was like I was like, this is so much easier than going and buying them physically. And I understand, like, obviously collectors want to collect, like, I get all that. I'm just not that worried about having to, because I always struggle with places to store stuff too.
No,
you know?
no. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs.
On nugs?
100 little pigs with hands came after me. All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
I've got a better one. You know what the Wandering Hills are named for? It's a monster.
They
Big
drunk.
heap of red tentacles that crawls around.
They sound drunk.
Devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside. The eyes of a village. You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
You're drinking without me?
If the two of you were going to open a bottle, you might have told me first.
They've resolved their differences.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it. Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
I'm not reliving that. Definitely Weiss out. You didn't hear how this started. Why is there no like other option to use like your faction? I don't want to say Weishaupt was bad, but I don't want to say Weishaupt because that'll make them both think about Weishaupt, and they both were, you know, not happy about how that went. I'm going to say you didn't hear how this started.
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solus then?
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the elven god of lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
Yeah, next year I need to sort out your games. Yeah, I don't miss that. I don't miss having to do all the sorting out of them. And that's why I'm like, you know what, I'll accept... we're meeting them in dock now. I was confused for a second. I was like, I swear I was going to Lucanus's mission. I only buy box games if I have the rest in the box. Like other games I don't really care about because I don't really need them in a box. It's ones you've already effectively got the start of a collection for that you're like, I want to keep them in a collection. Yeah, like your Spider-Man ones, exactly. Yeah, I can see that. I understand. I get it. Alright. Time to chat with some crows. Piece of news brings the conflict between Lucanus and Spite to a crisis point. Uh-oh. At a crisis point.
You found something? About Ilario?
Possibly. What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Caterina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
You think it's a message?
You think Caterina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house?
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means?
That's really clever.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Velardo killed my parents and sent it back to Caterina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
She didn't get killed.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
She was kidnapped.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Caterina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Caterina killed? Help us.
What? Not now, Spite. How?
How? What do you need?
He'll listen. He always listens to you. Come.
Oh shit. You got over 100 in one room.
What did you do?
You found one? What did you find?
This is the Fade. It seems different.
We're in the Fade with
It
Spite.
isn't like those fragments of Solus's past in the Crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors.
I can't break through.
All right,
Shit.
let's go get him.
Oh. £30? No, Argos? It's not bad.
All of this utterly useless.
I know this place. It's the ossuary, the prison we freed Lucanus from.
It is.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right.
Mentally.
It's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanus is
mentally
in there
trapped
somewhere, right? He's what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes, go there. But the logs everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse, fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
What was I thinking? Find a way to Lucanus's cell. Find the first lock. This is interesting. Inner demons are in the Fade. Kind of in Lucanus's head. I guess it's sort of like he's still trapped at the ossuary mentally. And we're going to try and help them out.
Envy is the rarest of all demons, the most challenging to cultivate. The conditions must be perfect.
You phone your parents tomorrow, they'll buy it for Christmas. Nice. Nice. Well, I'm glad you managed to find it. I know how much you wanted to play it.
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me? Why not?
You open doors. You don't close them.
Okay.
If I were in charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore.
Hell yeah, you saved £26. Nice.
You should be grateful.
She gave the ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Velado killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina. So few
Would
of
you
us
give your
left.
life for the Magister's research? What an honor!
That's Katerina. She's here. What if I go after him and get Katerina killed? All I have left. Oh, it's like what he's thinking. You know, it's the things he said to me earlier, but it's... Then the brackets is like what he's thinking about it. But we're more like brothers. Katerina took us both in. All we had left. Hi, Katerina.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. Rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
Or do I
This
buy
is
it? That's the big
Fade.
question.
So this Katerina is a spirit, something like that?
Depends how much more you want to wait, and like, it depends if the price stays that way for,
Thoughts live here.
like, if it's limited or whatever.
Feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina then. Katerina. Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
Thinks he failed you.
Lucanus thinks he disappointed you. With that chaining him, he can never be free.
Is that what you want? To release a demon?
No, to release
Lucanus is the one
Lucanus.
who's trapped by the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame.
My poor boy.
That's weird.
What are you hiding, little demon?
I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spite is here. Spite's helping me help you though, man. He's helping. If I cannot stay in control, Spite is waiting. Is this Harding? Harding, what are you doing here? You'd have to kill me, and Spite would die.
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan crow.
All minds have scars. I'm gonna buy it. I wish this is over. I waited over 1 year. Yeah. It's been like 2 years now, right? When did it come out? Was it the end of last year or the year before? Maybe it was last year.
Look, everyone has unwelcome thoughts, fears, doubts, but they aren't us. You chose to challenge a god, Lucanus, to save the world. Your choices, your actions, that's who you are.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
This is a cool mission.
Cousin stuff. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I was last year, 2023. There aren't words enough to apologize. I cannot be this. It's Nev. Why Nev?
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Stomach-churning excitement.
Ooh.
Dread with a hint of hope. A long way to fall.
Somehow I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter. People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
So what's Nev?
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Stop hiding, Lucanus.
Masks and shadows have their place, Lucanus, but you're losing yourself in them. I can handle the real you.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
It's weird. So his mind is conjuring this up to dissuade me. I didn't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot be this. 2 years? No, it's 1 year, right then? Because it's 2024. So.
Even if it kills you.
A year and a bit. A vote. What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this? What have you done? Did you think it was 2025 already? She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you? Here's Ilario. I thought we was in 2025. We will be soon. We will be soon, my guy. There's his blood.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about.
That makes me older.
You've got the weight of
Same
the
for
world
all
on
of
your
us.
shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
Grief for who?
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief. Right, Lucanus?
You know that Katerina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren. All dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time the Grows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive?
But you're the one doing
Your
it.
friends?
Ilaria, not.
Your cause?
Can't avoid that. Ilaria's a true coward. Don't let him speak for you.
This scum doesn't get to speak for you, Lucanus. Everything that's happened is his fault.
Is it? Are you sure of that? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out!
You don't know the future. You don't know the future.
Lucanus, anything could happen. That's no reason to hide in a place that's hurting you, especially when you're needed.
You always have an answer, don't you? Aren't you sure you can live with the consequences?
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help you.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
Until my boy is safe. Here he is.
What are you doing here, Rook?
There you are, thank goodness. Ending this.
I'm doing whatever it takes to get you out of here.
There is not a way out. Not for me.
Yes, there is.
You see? He breaks our agreement.
Because he's not trying.
His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here.
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right. But it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with the blade, but healing again? Living is an abomination. There's no simple answer there. If you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook!
Make him leave.
You're not helping, Spike. He will eventually. That's not how it works.
We can't. This isn't a place, it's a feeling.
He has to leave.
He already left
from his
prison.
choice.
He just took some of it with him.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small. You and Spite. Figure out a goal you can both agree on. Then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Punish Ilario. Save Katerina. Save Katerina.
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her.
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
Hey, they got a more harmonious bond.
Rook, are you alright?
What's the matter with the two of you?
We're good now. Nothing. Nothing.
We're fine. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're alright?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us. Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
Nice. Nice. That was a cool little mission. That was an outing because I guess it's not a quest because we didn't do like fighting or anything like that. Just a bit of walking and talking. It was cool to have like one-on-one time with Spite as well because we didn't really have that before. Because I always sort of played my Rook as like, you know, not being that keen on Spite, but then it's like, it makes sense that in that moment he worked with Spite to help Lucanus and then encouraged Lucanus to work with Spite. It felt satisfying. I'm back at the Black Emporium. I just want to see what you've got for sale.
Prices are not negotiable. Do not taunt the monster beneath the floorboards. But we do accept returns.
You do accept return. That's good to know. That's really good to know. Garb of Kinship, Smiling Visage. I mean, there's nothing here that I want, I don't think. Although, I don't remember what I'm... Oh, I'm using a lot of... Words are hard. I'm using a lot of the Lords of Fortune stuff. God, couldn't remember my own. My own faction. Regroup, hunger. Your weapon attacks leech 25% of their damage for 10 seconds. I mean, that seems pretty cool. Do I want to just commit to buying that? More themes. A couple of these. That'll be good. Yeah, why do they never have anything that's like Lords of Fortune? I don't even remember what bow I've got hardly using, to be honest. Meet Nev in Dock Tower. This is an outing as well. Should I do it? Maybe. More points for Lucanus. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Cool. Adds an extra hit, dealing 50% as physical damage. I mean, this on impact applies necrosis and bleeding. That's so tempting. Maybe I just go all in and get that, because that's his R2 move. I think that's what I've got on R2 for him. So on impact of that, applying necrosis and bleeding seems like pretty big. Because I tend to use their like R1 and R2 ones instinctively, a bit more easily. Meet Nev in Dock Town. Shall I go and do that now? I do kind of want to pop back to the lighthouse. I'm thinking I might go and do Tarshish quest next. Lucanus has something to talk about. I thought I was close enough going up those stairs that I would have overheard what they were talking about, but apparently not.
How many of these dead titans underground are we talking?
Many. I don't know exactly. Why?
I knew some older wardens that said they'd seen parts of them in the deep roads, but no one was really sure.
They look like part of the rock. It's hard to see unless you know what you're looking for.
Which is...
I don't know. I just know it feels different.
Fair enough. Grey Wardens go through the same thing sensing Darkspawn.
How long did it take you to get used to it?
I never did.
Sounds like it's very similar. The way the Grey Wardens sense that stuff, and the way the Titans, that the dwarves that are connected to the Titans. Adorable.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this gonna be?
Paella. Well,
Paella.
2 of them. One without seafood for Emmerich. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
You made her favourite. Is this a clue? Pie is good. Is this a clue?
Is this a clever little hint to get Nev on the case of a new admirer?
It's a pie. I don't know what you're talking about.
You fancy Nev.
You think it's too much?
She'll love it.
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach? It's perfect.
The best way to the heart is between the 4th and 5th ribs. Don't listen to Biago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Akanis.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook, thank you for giving me this contract.
Cute. He fancies Nev. That's adorable. That's adorable. Especially because I like taking them out together, so I feel like that's come together really nicely. Clear mind, something wicked. We're gonna go Arlathan. Hopefully we can avoid the unwanted guests quest. Who am I coming here for? Tash. And we'll bring Balara, I guess, because it's Arlathan. How does Balara feel about fighting a dragon, though, I wonder? I think, to be fair, we already have 4. Not the Veil Jumpers. Not yet. Oh, there's Davrin's thing. This must be Tash's. I think I remember an area up here where, like, we couldn't go beyond, and there we go, and this is why. I like how they run over to their little spot, like, I'm ready for my quest. Let's do it.
All right. The dragon's a fang scorcher that attacked villages. We're close to her lair.
Okay.
It shouldn't be too bad, right? We fought 2 dragons at once in Hosberg.
The dragons we fought in Hosberg were being ordered around by the gods.
True.
They were attack dogs. This is a wolf, a big wolf, fighting in her own territory.
They weren't of their own mind.
Be ready. This is your first real dragon fight.
Okay. Tell me about fang scorchers.
You said the dragon's a fang scorcher. What are they like?
Fire breather, related to the Ferelden Frostback. Think of her like the dragon version of a bobcat or a fox.
It's a little larger than a bobcat.
I mean, she's small and sneaky for a dragon. Attacks with fire from a distance to soften up her targets. And she's mean. Scorchers hold a grudge longer than my mother.
What made her attack?
You said she attacked villages. Are we dealing with another attack in a city like Treviso or Minrathous?
No. Something got her to start hunting a ways off.
Something like what?
Dunno. Hoping we find out while we're here. But right now, focus on taking her down before she kills anyone else. Including us.
Let's all stay alive.
All right. Let's slay a dragon. And make sure only it dies today, not us.
Stay in the trees as long as you can. It's gonna get hot when she sees us.
Balara's just like, Rook, you didn't tell me this is what we were doing today. But Balara approves, apparently. That's all you need to know.
Hey.
Leaf, there aren't enough veil jumpers for us to wait for reinforcements. We have to do this ourselves. If you play a song on your loop to catch the dragon's attention, I can take Nightfang and circle around wherever it lands. Then you can hide near its hoard. I've got some special arrows I've been waiting to try, and Nightfang can howl to keep the dragon confused and then hamstring it so that I can get the shots I need. We might not kill the dragon, but we can drive it off. Gary.
Lara, you gonna be okay with
Brave or
this dragon?
stupid, you decide.
Oh, definitely. It's interesting seeing how the magic is more stable in this part of Arlathan. Does the dragon somehow stabilize the ambient magical energy, or did it pick the location because of less ambient magic?
I don't know.
Good question.
Maybe we'll find out after we kill her.
Maybe. Hold on. It looks like you can go up here. Maybe it's more it's another one of those, like, actually it's more likely you can come back down that way. Mayhaps. Sorry, Tash. You're in charge. I'm just getting left behind.
Hang on. Something's off with that crap up ahead. Let's go up through there on the left instead.
Okay. Garrick, I joined the Veil Jumpers to meet people and see neat magic, not to fight dragons. This is a terrible idea, and you, me, your pet wolf, and the turtle that lives in my backpack are all going to die.
What's
Leave.
wrong?
I don't know. The way that debris is placed doesn't look natural. Or like something a dragon would do.
Looks boarded up.
If you say so, you're the dragon expert.
Exactly. I think they're right though. It looks boarded up. Doesn't look like it doesn't look like rubble. It looks like a barricade. Deliberately formed. Is that chest in here? Looks like
You
it's
got
in here.
questions?
Would the answers make me feel better in any way?
No.
Then I have no questions.
Not at all. Oh, hey, there's the chest. How do I get through that gate? I think I hear dragon. I think I hear our dragon. Boom. Get all the loot that we can. Looks like we're going upstairs. Ooh, I wonder if there's a way to drop in where that chest is. Here we go. Yeah. Living Empire. Treasure. Jumper's deft levers. I feel like that's Jumper's deft levers were like the first like body armor that we picked up in the whole game, pretty much. Aside from the ones you start with, obviously you don't pick them up. You just kind of have them. Which are the ones I'm wearing, actually. Well, appearance-wise. Is there a dog in out here?
Hunting call. Spooks prey, so they bolt out into the open.
Well, let's not do that then.
Let's not.
Don't do what prey would do? Good plan when hunting dragons.
Exactly. There's another chest here, apparently. It's gotta be above, right? It can't be below. We've been all around down there.
Wait.
Haven't seen many Antam in Arlathan before. Wonder what they're doing here.
No idea.
They're like, wait, and
They were
it's
setting an ambush.
smashed through
Guess
my
they
head.
didn't know about your keen sense of smell.
Come on. We can circle around. Hit them where they're not expecting us.
What just happened? Where's this chest? Is it up there? Oh, it's there. I see it. It's right there. Okay, so the Antam are here. Are they hunting the dragon as well? Cold steel, epic longsword. Good for a frostbill. Fuck the Antam. Enchanted courtyard. They said, hey, ship from range, you're standing upwind. You got called a dumbass. You got called a dumbass by my Pookie. I've never used the word Pookie before. You can tell. Just from the way I used it then. Where's this other one? Oh, hey. What are you doing back here? Come on, get in the fight. Unless you were bitch.
Everyone alright?
There we go.
What do the Anton mean? They knew I'd come for the Fang Scorcher? I only came because she attacked villages.
Maybe they baited it into attacking the villages somehow.
Maybe.
To lure you out here.
For the Dragon King, whoever that is.
Stupid name.
It is a stupid
Let's
name.
look around. I need to know what's going on.
It's actually quite a cool name, but I guess stupid in the sense that like dragons are all female, right? Anton note: the Fang Scorcher's attacks will lure the Adari's group to you. It was the plan. Capture the Adari and kill the others, then use the Blight to weaken the Fang Scorcher until it can be captured. Gillenane will reward us well for adding another fire breather to her arsenal of dragons. Do this and win the glory of Ascension, the Dragon King.
Bastards! They're the ones who've been capturing dragons and blighting them. Turning them over to Gillenane in exchange for power.
Yup.
Hisra Marluk Voshvatari Brock! We knew the Anton were involved. Now we know it's the Dragon King. That's who we find and kill. We can get to the Fang Scorcher's lair out through there. Are you ready? Look out!
Uh-oh.
Who's cover on the left? Move!
Look out! Fire! Really? You think that dragon is breathing fire? No way.
Alright, she knows we're here. That means quick beats quiet.
Okay.
Stay clear of the fire. It's like oil. Gets on you and keeps burning.
So no point being quiet, because she knows we're here. Okay. Why did that look really weird? Hi guys. Yeah, about that. No more Anton. Assume we're going up where they were. There's like a little bridge over the top. You guys drop any loot? No? Boo. You whores. Is this dragon fight area? 100% it is. Burnt village. Wait, so your lair is the burnt village? Wild. Attack this target, friends. I am afraid. Just want that to be known. I don't like it. I don't like it, dragon. I don't like it. Oh my god, who did that just wipe out? That was nice. The little tag team there. Ooh, I like the dragon fights in this. I think they did a good job with the dragon fights. They feel cool. Holy shit. Staggered, let's go. big damage. It's big damage. Let's go. I thought I got a detonation off them, but I guess not. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're shocked though, which is cool. Excellent work from Balara, honestly. You wouldn't let me dodge again, that was scary. That was close, man. Yeah, I guess I dodged too many times in quick succession. It just wouldn't let me. I'm hurting it when I do that though, so that's a bit concerning. Oh, I'm trying to move. I'm really trying. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everything's fine. You know, if you just stayed up there, we would never get you. You know that, right? Now. Bombs. There you go, enjoy. Enjoy my bombs. And my exploding daggers. Bombs and exploding daggers are like my bread and butter with this build. Just use them constantly. What are you gonna do? Whatever you're gonna do, don't do it. You're gonna shoot fireballs at me? No, you're gonna... Big line of fire. Okay. Cool. That's fair, you do that. That's fine. You do you. As long as it's not on me, I'm okay with it. Get my little bit of health back there. Alright. She's back down. Slowing that down didn't help me with dodging. I was like, bleeding. And grenade knives. Come on, you're so nearly staggered again. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Right, go. Did you see Taj? That was crazy. What were they doing? Flying again. This is not too bad. I feel like after the Blighted Dragons, this isn't too bad, really. It feels somewhat reasonable. Following all that. I just shot that out of the air. Have I been able to do that all along? I've literally always dodged them, but... Oh, we're good. We're good. Team's doing well.
Get clear.
Proud of you guys. Just run around in circles. But hey, as long as those circles aren't in the circles, then we're good. Oh, that was a good timed invulnerability. Headbutted the ground. Is it stuck? What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Oh, it was like pumping fire into the ground. Okay. I thought it like dived and headbutted the ground and got like stuck, and I was like, that was weird. Even though Tash is the Dragon Hunter, it's quite difficult because they have a lot of fire moves. And it's like, I guess it depends on the dragon you're fighting, but well, this one is fire, so it's kind of weird. High Dragon defeated. 200 Lords of Fortune strength.
Chakra Toebra. Chakra Toebra. Today, you're Dragon Slayers.
Fuck yeah.
Now let's see what she had in her lair. Probably that big building over there.
I would also argue that we've been Dragon Slayers before, but if you're talking about normal ass, basic ass dragons, then sure, Tush. But I feel like 2 blighted ones is more impressive, honestly. I don't think we can go up there. I don't think there's anything else out here, but I thought I'd just do a little circle. A dragon has disappeared. Completely pooped. How can I call myself a loot goblin truly if I wasn't looking for loot? Oh my god. Can we take all of this?
Let me know when you're ready to get out of here.
We haven't even started looting. Slays the Hearth Keeper. Ewer Ower. What's in here? Grip and Rip. +7 maximum arrows. Minus 50% ranged attack damage. Oh, like that. Fires 3 arrows at the same time. Those unique ones are interesting because I've got a couple of unique items, but a lot of them have like a trade-off. Some of them don't really. Some of them seem to be straight up like just real good, but a lot of them seem to have like a trade-off, and if it's not worth it, then and it really has to sort of fit your build or something to really be worth it, I think. Or you have to be willing to change your build up enough that it makes sense. Olipan herbs for our girl. Or our person. I thought I read Arlafan and thought Valara, but no. They were for now. And their throat. I think it's because all of their stuff is like herbs and numbing stuff. But that's okay though, because the one they've got currently lets all of their attacks deal like burning damage, which is pretty cool. I feel like I still haven't really found an outfit that I like more than just the basic one for my rook. I think it just, like, because it's the basic one, it's very, like, rough and ready, you know? He's just a guy. Doing his best. Look, Lucanus is now an allied assassin. Comrade in arms. Elven historian. It's funny that our lowest relationship is Tash, who we're in a relationship with. But one of the last ones we got, and we've had more of, I think we've had more of Emmeric's missions. And I don't actually know if Tash might have more missions, so that might be why it goes up slower. Also, I feel like I haven't taken them on that many, like, missions. We're going to max out the specialization of duelist before we start throwing some elsewhere. We should get points for Tash once we wrap this as well.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Let's go.
Let's head out now. Trophy from the Fang Scorcher?
She was a good fight. You kept your cool in the middle of a dragon fight.
Of course. That's how you stay alive. I got afraid quietly.
People who can't keep their cool end up dead.
Or a meal.
Ouch. When you were standing over the dragon, you said something. Chakra Toebra. It's the same thing your mother told you. You struggle the way you are?
You must struggle with what you are. It's what she told me when I was a kid. Still does. So I don't let the dragon out.
Meaning your fire breath?
It's not just about the fire. It's about how stuff makes me feel. What I do when I'm angry. And probably about you and me.
That's her problem. She doesn't like me. I don't want to cause trouble. Doesn't like me?
You think your mother hates me?
No, she likes you. Probably. My mother worries about how I get when I care about someone. I feel too much. Like, it's all I can see.
Aww.
I build it up in my mind, and then if it isn't like that in the real world, it's like I get stuck. I get the same way when I'm angry. Like the fire. The rage is all I have. I don't want to be that. I don't want it to mess up us.
I like your fire. I'm here for you. You can't live in fear. I feel like that too. I want to be like I like your fire. And then you can't live in fear. I feel like that too. Like I don't want to mess up us too. I like that as well.
Tosh, you can't live your life afraid of feeling things.
But if I lose control...
No, I get it. But controlling how you deal with your feelings is different from pretending you don't have them. Right now, those feelings are helping, not hurting. In fact, it's probably because of your fire that we're still here and that dragon isn't.
Yeah, guess you're right. I think I'm ready to talk with my mother about who I am.
Yeah?
I want her to see the real me. Might invite her to the lighthouse. Maybe that way she doesn't spend the whole time talking about that old tablet.
Maybe.
I'm still a little concerned about whoever sent the Antam. They mentioned the Dragon King?
Yeah, the asshole who's capturing dragons and blighting them for Gillinane. I'll ask Isabella to look for him. Still a stupid name. Dragon King. Dragons wouldn't have kings. They'd have queens.
Right. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure dragons are all female.
Failed. The Fang Scorcher was dead. But the Dragon King was a patient hunter.
Was that his dragon?
All he needed
that
was a
helmet,
little help from a trader in the Lords of Fortune to set a new trap. And the bait was sure to bring Tosh running.
Oh shit. Is the traitor the guy that talked about the Fang Scorcher to us before? Not the one that we went and fed, but there was another Canary that was like giving it large when we went with Tash, and there was like Isabella, Tash, me, and this other guy, and we were all talking about dragons, and I was like, yeah, I'd listen to Tash because Tash knows what they're talking about. But then it looked like maybe the bait was Tash's mum, which is scary. Oh, we're at the Hall of Valor. Huh. Cool. When did we get here? Maybe we came here to celebrate.
Bothers me about what you said before. Do you think that a maiden will flee the queues to have a better life in Czech?
What's that? Like dancing about here. Dragon Bone. Golden Lion. Call for a coin and company. Aided the Lords of Fortune in seeking valor, glory, and companionship. Okay. Oh, we're in excellent with them. Nice. Fantastic. Okay, so that's what those... So there's trophies for that. Didn't realise we got to excellent with them already. I'll hang on to that stuff. Because I might need it for the Shadow Dragons. I do really want to get them to level 4, but I feel like we hopefully should manage it regardless. New quests at the lighthouse. That's interesting. They're now our first 3-star, and I know they're my faction, but I feel like we've actually had less stuff to do with them than everyone else. The Shadow Dragons aren't doing too bad either, you know. 2,700. 1,700, 1,300. The crows are actually like the lowest at the moment. Which is kind of weird. Actually, the Grey Wardens are the lowest, I think. But not by much. That's a surprise. Right, you get 2 points. Dragonfire Strike. Dragonfire Strike. Fire Breath is great. I really like Fire Breath. Damage plus 25. Like your taunt healing is pretty great. Because that's like Davrin. Davrin's taunt heals. I still feel like I'll use her fire or their fire breath more. Yeah, I think I like that. I just saw our relationship. Elven historian, comrade in arms, outgoing peer, loyal friend, allied assassin, Minratha's contact, maybe together? It's kind of sweet. Outing, quest, outing. Yeah, we'll do these outings next, I'm sure. And we do need to remember to do the Grey Wardens thing. Pop back to the lighthouse. We might not have time for anything else today. Although it looks like this might be the dinner with Tasha's mother. I feel like we have to do that. Dinner with the parents, you know? Though it's funny because we did already do dinner with the parents, but at her place, now we're going to do it at ours. Also, there is a quest in here, apparently. Oh, it's going to be a note. Scrawled letter. Hey, baby dragon, remember how you said I'd never find a big hoard? You were wrong, and I'm amazing. Come to the hall if you want to see my haul. I had to buy a whole new ship just to carry it, for my gold and my glory. Ethelred the Totally Ready. There's a poorly drawn cartoon in the corner of a man flexing atop a pile of loot. Catharanda the Storm Rider. Ooh, it's going to be another dragon hunt. I don't know if Ethelred is the one I'm thinking of, but I was like saying he was ready, and Tash was like, I don't think you are.
The fires are lit.
But if it is, I wonder if that's connected to sort of that plot. Hi guys. You say you talking or?
Long night?
I'm still getting used to the dream thing.
What was your dream about?
Tomatoes. Or maybe they were apples?
At least it wasn't the one who show up to a job naked from the waist down.
Huh. Where did you put your extra knives?
Answer the question, Lucanus. Where did you put your extra knives? God damn it. Oh, didn't mean to leap.
This is where we eat.
I see.
Shathan.
It's nice, isn't it?
It's good to see you again.
Say it's
My
nice.
child wished to show me where she now lived.
They.
I made food.
I'm guessing they haven't told you yet.
Here, this cup. Made it myself.
Oh, made the effort.
And do you have powdered ginger for the table?
I'll go get some.
Can you not be impressed that they made this cap themselves?
You are not good enough for my child.
Oh. You started a romance with Tash and Shathan has noticed. Look at my face. Rook's like... I feel like that's how I'd react if someone told me that at a dinner, where like your partner walks out of the room and the parent says that. I'm doing my best. That's up to Tash. I'm going to try and be nice. I'm doing my best.
I care about Tosh, and I'm doing everything I can to show that. I don't want to be your enemy.
Then end this. Before you hurt her, you will only bring her pain.
That's your specialty. No, I'm not going to... I'm not... Or joy.
Or I could make Tosh happy.
It is not about happiness.
Then what is it about?
Teaching my child to survive in this world.
Tosh is an adult. If you
And they're a
haven't
great
finished teaching
survivor.
by now,
I have failed, yes. I was never taught how to be a mother. Under the Qun, children are raised by those suited to such pursuits. I trained as a scholar. I was taught to think critically, to analyze without passion, and correct mistakes. You need not tell me that I am an inadequate mother. I am aware.
I didn't say that, you did.
When I see my child in danger, I act.
Here's the ginger.
Thanks.
Thank you.
It's lovely.
So, I'm non-binary.
Oh, just straight out with it.
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary.
Non-binary. I just said, and I'm going to use they instead of she from now on.
If this is because I have criticized your dress or your manners...
It isn't!
This is...
Under the Qun, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a Qunathlok.
That sounds like
Perhaps
trans.
you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra to Ebra.
So I'm supposed to struggle with who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood.
Then say it better! Why am I never enough for you?
Oh, Tosh.
I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home. Panahedan.
She's wrong. I don't like her. I'm not telling my partner I don't like their parent, their mother. I'm sorry, she's wrong. I don't like her. She needs time. I mean, I think she needs time is true. But also, I don't know whether to, say I'm sorry and show some emotion. I'm sorry.
Tosh, I'm so sorry.
No. It's okay.
Tosh,
I'm not hiding anymore. How she takes it is her problem.
you sure?
Yeah. Come on. Don't let food go to waste.
Yeah, let's eat. Enjoy it together. She might just need time. I picked the emotional option because I'm like, that's your partner. You need to show a bit of, bit of emotion there. Ah, that's a faction quest and not I thought that was going to be a Tash quest. The Heart of the Titan sounds like big for Harding. I wonder if that could even be the end of her companion quest. I am going to trying to work out who I want to help next. Something wicked. Something wicked this way comes. We've just done a lot of Tash, so maybe we'll leave Tash for a second. Nevs is an outing, Davrid is an outing. Alright, we're probably going to wrap up here with ladies, gents, and non-binary friends. We are going to come back and we'll probably do the outings here. And obviously we'll just keep checking back. Once we get quests for friends, then it's a bit more like, okay, it's a bit more serious. But then I also want to make sure I do the faction stuff as well. Before I do any story. Helping the Veil Jumpers and that feels like that's very much the, well, I mean, literally is the story quest, but like, yeah, pushing things forwards. And I kind of want to, you know, enjoy all the side stuff and enjoy all the exploration and all that sort of stuff before we do any of that. But yeah, that's it for tonight's stream. We'll be back tomorrow night with some more, which I'm excited. We're really getting into, it feels like we're in like the meat of Act 2 now, I think, because we're getting really into people's personal quests. We've done some big quests as far as like the gods and all that sort of stuff has gone. We took down those 2 blighted dragons. You know, we've got all our team together and we're really pushing forward with their companion quests. So I think, yeah, we're getting into like the meat of their quests, and then still obviously got the main quest going along. And I just want to make sure I keep those factions happy. Alright, well, thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Feel free to leave a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more. Leave a comment down below. Do whatever you'd like. And if you want to watch live, feel free to pop over to twitch.tv/The Skyline Superman, where you can watch these live if you would like. However, I am trying to put the VODs over there on YouTube, but sometimes they're staggered and sometimes they're a bit behind. Just depends when I can get around to like exporting them over and then setting them all up and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I'm trying to keep up with it. I really am. Yeah, that's all. That's all I really got to say. Maybe at some point I'll try and figure out streaming to all the platforms, but I have to figure that out because I have no clue about doing that. Yeah. Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please, please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace.